Hello everyone, welcome to GTech Techno Solution Private Limited. Let's talk about the pre-stressed concrete structures and its interview tips. So the first question is, define anchorage. So anchorage is nothing but a device generally used to enable the tendon to impart and maintain pre-stress to the concrete. So this is all about the definition of anchorage. We'll move to the next question. Define the term prestressed concrete. Prestressed concrete is a methodology for overcoming the concrete's natural weakness in a tension. Apart from that, it can be used to produce beams, floors or bridges with a longer span than it is practical with the ordinary reinforced concrete. Let's move to the next question. What are the advantages of pre-stressed concrete? So the first and foremost advantage is all about the high strength concrete. So the use of the high strength concrete and steel is pre-stressed members, resulting in lighter and slender members than it is possible with the reinforced concrete. And also, if we talk about the advantages of the pre-stressed concrete, it is considered to be free from cracks and it contributes to the improved durability of the structure under aggressive environmental conditions. Let's move to the next question. What is meant by relaxation of steel? So when high tensile steel wire is stretched off and maintained at a constant strain, then the initial force in the wire does not remain constant, but we can find the decrease with time. The decrease of stress in steel at constant strain is termed as relaxation of steel. Let's move to the next question. Define bonded pre-stressing concrete. So the term bonded pre-stressing is a concrete in which the pre-stress is imparted to concrete through the bond between the tendons and surrounding concrete. The pre-tensioned members belong to this group of bonded pre-stressing concrete. You can find over here the depiction of the bonded pre-stressing concrete over here. We got the next question. Define non-bonded pre-stressing concrete. So the non-bonded pre-stressing concrete is a methodology or a method of construction in which the tendons are not bonded to the surrounding concrete. The tendons may be placed in ducts formed in the concrete members, or they may be placed outside the concrete section. So this is all about the term which is called as non-bond pre-stressing concrete. We'll move to the next question. Define pre-tensioning. Pre-tensioning is a kind of methodology. So it's nothing but a method of pre-stressing concrete in which the tendons are tensioned before the concrete is placed. In this method, the pre-stress is imparted to concrete by bond between the steel and the concrete. You can parallelly find how the bonding is there between the steel and concrete over here. We got the next question. The question is all about what are the types of flexural failure. So the failures are nothing but, the first one is all about the fracture of steel in tension, and the second one is failure of under reinforced section. It is going to be followed with a third failure, that is the failure of over reinforced section, and the final one is all about other modes of failure. So these are considered to be the types of flexural failure. We got the next question as follows. Define debonding. So debonding is nothing but prevention of bond between the steel wire and the surrounding of the concrete. We'll move to the next question. Define cracking load. So cracking load is nothing but the load on the structural element corresponding to the first visible crack is said to be called as the cracking load. So the next question is as follows. Define proof stress. The tensile strength in steel which produces a residual strain of about 0.2% of the original gauge length on the unloading is said to be called as the proof stress. We'll move to the next question. Define bursting tension. The effect of transverse tensile strength is getting to be developed. A zone of bustling tension in a direction perpendicular to the anchorage force, resulting in the horizontal cracking. So this is all about the term which is called as bustling tension. We'll move to the next question. Define degree of pre-stressing. So degree of pre-stressing is nothing but a measure of magnitude of the pre-stressing force related to the resultant stress occurring in the structural member at working load. So this is all about the term which is called as degree of pre-stressing. We got the next question. List any 4 applications of partial pre-stressing. So the 4 applications are as follows. So the first one is which is going to be used in large diameter concrete pipes. The next one is followed by it is going to be used in railway sleepers. And the next one is water tanks, which is followed by the final one that is getting to be used in bridge constructions. Let's move to the next question as follows. What is meant by end block in a post-tensioned member? So the end block in a post-tensioned member is nothing but a zone between the end of the beam and the section where only the longitudinal stress exists, which is generally referred to as the anchorage zone, or else we can tell that as the end block. We'll move to the next question. Mention any 2 advantages of partially pre-stressed concrete floors. So the 2 advantages are, the first one is all about it's lighter, and the next one is clean and neat in appearance. So if we see about this one in detail, lighter because of reduced cross section when compared with reinforced concrete poles. So the next advantage is nothing but it's clean and neat in appearance, thereby requiring negligible maintenance for a number of years. So we can conclude by telling that thus an ideal suited for urban installation. So this is all about the advantages of partially pre-stressed concrete poles. We got the next question. Define axial pre-stressing. So axial pre-stressing is defined as a members in which the entire cross-section of concrete has become uniform comprehensive pre-stress. In this type of pre-stressing, the centroid of the tendons coincides with that of the concrete section. So we got the next question. What is concordant pre-stressing? Concordant pre-stressing are members in which the cable follow a concordant profile. In case of statically indeterminate structures, it does not cause any changes in support reaction. We'll move to the next question. What are the critical load conditions for designing poles generally? So the conditions are as follows. The first condition is bending due to wind load on the cable and on exposed face. The second condition is all about combined bending and torsion due to eccentric snapping of wire. The third condition is all about maximum torsion due to skew snapping of wires. The fourth condition is bending due to failure of all the wires on one side of the pole. The final condition is emphasizing about handling and erection stresses. So these are considered to be the critical load conditions for designing poles generally. We got the next question. What are the different types of joints used between the slab of prestressed concrete tanks? So the answer is, the first joint is move-attendant joints, the second one is expansion joint, the third one is construction joints, and the final one is temporary open joints. So these are considered to be the different types of joints used between the slab of prestressed concrete tanks. We got the next question. Mention the importance of shrinkage in composite construction. So the answer for the question is, the time-dependent behavior of composite prestressed concrete beams depends upon the presence of differential shrinkage and creep of concretes of webs and deck. In addition to other parameters such as relaxation of steel, presence of untensioned steel and compression steel, and it goes on. So this is the importance of shrinkage in terms of the composite construction. We got the next question. Write any two general failures of prestressed concrete tanks. The first failure is deformation and the next one is manufacturing inaccuracies. If we see about this one in detail, deformation of the precast concrete units during construction may happen to the failure, and the manufacturing inaccuracies lead to out of tolerance units being delivered to the site under investigation, and it may have affected the ability to achieve a good steel. So these are considered to be the failures of prestressed concrete tanks. We got the next question as follows. What are the types of construction? The answer is one-stage construction and the two-stage construction. So we got the next question. Define one-stage construction. One-stage construction are considered to be the one that is nothing but the construct and initializing the object in one stage, all with the constructor. This is the concept which lies between one-stage construction. So the next question is, define two-stage constructions. If you see about the two-stage construction, construct and initialize the object in two separate stages are gonna take place in terms of the two-stage construction. The constructor creates the object and an initialization function initializes it. So this is all about the two-stage constructions. We'll move to the next question. What are the advantages of prestressed concrete sleepers? So the first advantage is all about it increases durability. The second one is reduces corrosion of steel, followed by increase in shear capacity, and the next one is larger spans can be constructed, and the final advantage is nothing but it allows rapid construction. So these are the advantages of prestressed concrete sleepers. We got the next question as follows. What is meant by circular prestressing? So the term refers to prestressing in round members such as tanks and pipes, which we need to understand first. Liquid retaining structures such as circular pipes, tanks and pressure vessels are admirably suited for circular prestressing. So this term is mainly emphasizing about the round members. We got the next question as follows. Give the advantages of precast pre-stressed units. So the first and foremost advantage is all about effective saving in use of materials. The second one is improves ability of material for energy absorption under impact load. The next advantage is all about the economy of prestressed concrete is well established for long span structures. And the final advantage of the precast prestressed unit is nothing but there is considerable saving on the quantity of materials used in it. So these are the advantages of precast prestressed units. So we got the next question over here. Mention the need for the use of high strength concrete in prestressed concrete. So the answer is high strength concrete is necessary for prestressed concrete as the material offers highly resistance in tension, shear, bond and bearing. The use of high strength concrete results in a reduction in a cross-sectional dimensions of prestressed concrete. Structural element with a reduced dead weight of the material, longer span become technically and economically practicable. So we got the next question. What are the factors influencing deflections? The factors that are influencing deflections are imposed load and self-weight, magnitude of the pre-stressing force, cable profile, second moment of area of cross-section, and the final one, modulus of elasticity of concrete. Hope you got an idea of these technical questions and tips which you have seen. Thank you for watching a GTech video. Thanks again.